يتم الاستماع للمقطع مرتين بالسرعة العادية.
The voice is played back twice. Subtitles are displayed on the screen.
What can I have? And where was I? And where was I? But is he wrong? Get out of here. She was afraid. She was afraid. Do you mean? What do you mean? Then she died too. Then she died too. They were afraid. They were afraid. She smiled at me. She smiled at me. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You can't do it. You can't do it. Can we leave now? Can we leave now? It was only a game. It was only a game. Are you all right? Are you all right? It's an old story. It's an old story. Your work is done. You love your work. You love your work. She smiled at him. She smiled at him. I thought about it. I thought about it. He pulled her hand. He pulled her hand. But she is my wife. But she is my wife. My men will help me. My men will help me. Frank was listening. Frank was listening. Arthur is our king. Arthur is our king. I know these faces. I know these faces. Take your wife back. Take your wife back. Those shoes are nice. Those shoes are nice. We will go with you. We will go with you. Now he will be king. Now he will be king. Everything is ready. Everything is ready. He was always quiet. He was always quiet. Two people are dead. Two people are dead. They bought a house. They bought a house. Please shut the gate. Please shut the gate. We were good friends. We were good friends. We don't understand. We don't understand. I'm in my car again. I'm in my car again. Oh, yes, the flowers. Oh, yes, the flowers. Where was that woman? Where was that woman? Why did I think that? Why did I think that? They got up and left. They got up and left. Do you want the money? Do you want the money? It flew over the town. It flew over the town. She's writing a book. She's writing a book. She is a kind friend. She is a kind friend. Go after him, quickly. Go after him, quickly. It was 8:10. It was 8:10. Do I know this person? Do I know this person? They're looking at it. They're looking at it. You're a brave knight. You're a brave knight. She wanted King to die. She wanted King to die. Have you had any news? Then come to me again. Then come to me again. Father, do not do this. Father, do not do this. She heard the children. She heard the children. They have the ship now. They have the ship now. What's happening here? What's happening here? He looked at his watch. He looked at his watch. It rolled under the bed. It rolled under the bed. I must get some things. I must get some things. So he looked inside it. So he looked inside it. I gave her a big smile. I gave her a big smile. The dog approached them. The dog approached them. You didn't smoke a lot. You didn't smoke a lot. I'll have that, please. I'll have that, please. It's all finished now. It's all finished now. What did you see there? What did you see there? I can't understand her. I can't understand her. He flew round the world. He flew round the world. The doctor turned to me. The doctor turned to me. I looked round the room. I looked round the room. What was he going to do? What was he going to do? Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know? I want to hear her story. I want to hear her story. Now we're great friends. Now we're great friends. They walked to her house. They walked to her house. I don't understand you. I don't understand you. Do many people come here? Do many people come here? I did not like his smile. I did not like his smile. Where can I put some now? Where can I put some now? King Mark wants to marry. King Mark wants to marry. They were blue with cold. They were blue with cold. Was everything all right? Was everything all right? Why are you waiting here? Why are you waiting here? You can't sail the ship. You can't sail the ship. He put on his best shoes. He put on his best shoes. Are they dancing together? Are they dancing together? The baby was crying again. The baby was crying again. She came to us and smiled. She came to us and smiled. What food does he ask for? What food does he ask for? When they finished dinner. When they finished dinner. Pulled some rocks away. He pulled some rocks away. It was a long brown skirt. It was a long brown skirt. But do not make any noise. But do not make any noise. I must go back and get it. I must go back and get it. He turned and looked at me. He turned and looked at me. It was dark and very quiet. It was dark and very quiet. He did not understand her. He did not understand her. Then you can have my sword. Then you can have my sword. I want to be a good knight. I want to be a good knight. Then he heard a loud noise. Then he heard a loud noise. She's got a very posh car. She's got a very posh car. Arthur threw down his sword. Arthur threw down his sword. She doesn't work very hard. She doesn't work very hard. He never writes or anything. He never writes or anything. Go and get a glass of water. Go and get a glass of water. Now, what's happening here? Now, what's happening here? He's not taking any breaks. He's not taking any breaks. Who brought the stone here? Who brought the stone here? I want you to find my wife. I want you to find my wife. You killed him in the night. You killed him in the night. He walked back to his chair. He walked back to his chair. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. It did not show the treasure. It did not show the treasure. The two men stood and talked. The two men stood and talked. Can you see the space people? Can you see the space people? I've got some water. I've got some water, I said. Where did you get that wound? Where did you get that wound? So they're interested in me. So they're interested in me. I baked a loaf of brown bread. I baked a loaf of brown bread. He put his hand over his eyes. He put his hand over his eyes. But please, can I look at him? But please, can I look at him? He put the bag inside his car. He put the bag inside his car. Plans. He has brought him the plans. He gave him a very hard time. She gave him a very hard time. He pretended to be a bad man. He pretended to be a bad man. She was pointing at the radio. She was pointing at the radio. The gun was wet with seawater. The gun was wet with seawater. Why are we sitting in the dark? Why are we sitting in the dark? You can come back this evening. You can come back this evening. The first night was hard work. The first night was hard work. I can't see it from here. But I can't see it from here. Our friend the doctor was away. Our friend the doctor was away. He took his sword in his hand. He took his sword in his hand. Why did you get us all in here? Why did you get us all in here? She got up early in the morning. She got up early in the morning. It was late and King was tired. It was late and King was tired. There, face down, in the water. I'm going to be late, I'm going to be late, she said. He jumped up and took that too. He jumped up and took that too. I'll see you when you get here. I'll see you when you get here. He wound the string into a ball. He wound the string into a ball. The police are going to love it. The police are going to love it. How long was the torch good for? How long was the torch good for? Why are the animals running away? Why are the animals running away? There's a lot of it, he thought. There's a lot of it, he thought. You have to see her and tell her. You have to see her and tell her. He'll meet us there, he told me. He'll meet us there, he told me. Are you looking for your friend? Are you looking for your friend? Because you didn't believe him. Because you didn't believe him.
على تنسى الاشتراك في القناة وزر الاعجاب.